morning. Welcome back to Sunrise. Well, right about now, we're joined by the multi-talented, the one and only Everaldo Creary. He's an actor, a musician, a dub poet known for his dynamic roles on stage and on screen. Is also a devoted father, and this morning he shares his journey of balancing a creative career with family life. But first, he's going to grace our Sunrise stage with a powerful monologue. Over to you, Everaldo.
Over to you.
Why did the maths book look so sad? Because it have too many problems. A classic dad joke, you know? You know, being a father is not just a role. It's a promise. One you make every single day, whether at work or at play. And not just words, but with action, with presence, with patience, with the way you show up even when you're exhausted, confused, afraid, or barely holding it together yourself. Dad, D-A-D, a lifestyle, not just a name. 2 letters double up, soft as a hug, strong as a flame. D-A-D, I wonder what that means. Draw all dreams, deliver a donut, drives at dawn. D-A-D, doing all duties, determined and devoted, dodging all disaster, dedicated and disciplined, divine and diligent. Dad is the heartbeat in the hallway light, the laugh on a sleepless night, the deck of cards on a rainy day, the mechanic that made the box truck for play. You know, it's about building a legacy. Not for wealth, but of worth. A legacy that says, I am here and my presence matters. Yeah, I know the father thing, we're not perfect, we'll mess up. You know, my raise of voice, or we should have listened. You know, we miss the mark, but it's the coming back, the staying that matters. You know, teaching them that mistakes is not the end of the world. And humility is definitely not weakness. Being a father is choosing over and over again for just love louder than your flaws. To your child, show it to your child by example what it means to carry both strength and softness, and teach them to stand tall and not just for themselves but for others too. So I say, keep going, Father. Though these days may blur in quiet and unseen ways, keep going, Father. Though applause may not greet your name, your steady love still lights the flame. Keep going, Father. The world is heavy and life moves fast, but know that the seeds you plant will always last. Each word you speak, each choice you make, builds bridges only time can take. A garden watered by your glow, though when doubt creeps in and your strength feels small, more you remember this, showing up is more than all. So keep going, Father, storm or shine, you are doing well, and you are the grand design.
Daddy. Creary. D-A-D. Dad.
Dad.
Diverse
Dodging
and dramatic.
all disasters.
See that? Diverse and dramatic.
You're such a darling.
You are absolutely amazing.
Thanks,
and those words were so poignant. They were so on point. They were so filled with dreams and love and so much wisdom And we thank you so very much for sharing
it was
with
true.
us. Yeah.
It was true.
Yeah.
man.
It was true. You know, those words, I don't think we as men hear those words enough, you know.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, you know, even myself, sometimes, as simple as it is, you just want to hear, hey, you know, kind of proud of you, you know. Just
Yeah, we
keep going.
appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Just
Yeah.
keep going, you know.
But that's why I'm so happy that artists and creatives like yourself can pen these words, because a lot of times men will have these things pent up inside, but they don't know how to articulate them.
That's
and
true.
so when they can, even if they don't know what to say, all right, I could go back to Sunrise and play back what Everaldo said. Listen to this.
Yes,
Listen to
yeah.
this.
I hope them cut out that and just send it around and drop it in the WhatsApp
Yeah,
group.
yeah,
in the
yeah.
same way that they can drop the negatives into the WhatsApp
Yeah.
group. Something like this.
Yeah.
You need to drop it, share it, have a look
Yeah.
at this. Daddy, I never know if it's it, but Everaldo did say it in one way that I can't say it. So, well,
This is it.
And tag me too, yeah.
Yeah. Diverse and dramatic. But where can we get more of this type of art from you, Everaldo?
You know, I mean, art. I'm just Jamaican art. So you can get it at the theaters, you can get it on social media, at I Am Pukupu, you know what I mean? You know, Netflix,
Yeah.
you know, because Bob Marley movies on Netflix.
I got one love. Lee Scratch Perry people.
Yeah.
That casting there.
perfect.
Awesome, you know, big time, you know.
Yeah. Any
Monumental, you know.
New projects on which you're working right now?
Yeah, some I can't talk about, but you know, I'm just keeping very busy, you know, working on some new music too. I just released a nice little love song, you know, reggae cover and things. So I'm just putting my best foot forward always.
Definitely.
Always.
You're a father of how many?
One child,
One
a 14-year-old, you know.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it has been 14 years since. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Any particular moral or value that you pass on to him?
Wow. Yeah, I would say I'm trying to pass on the attitude for patience, you know, just more patience, and you know, especially with himself, and you know, and with others, and with learning too. That plus the enthusiasm to always want to learn. Yeah.
I'd asked our dad earlier if he sees any characteristics of himself in his son. What about you?
Yeah, I do. I never wanted
Is that,
to.
I was about to say, is that fortunate or unfortunate?
I don't know. It was a mixed feeling, right, you know, because he assumed this, you know, reserved, you know, very reserved, until one day at school he did something. I was like, oh, that is such a class clown behavior. I was like, I was at kindergarten too, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he's awesome, you know. He's exploring himself, and you know, I love that, you know.
Lovely,
Yeah.
lovely,
All right.
lovely.
Brilliant,
Thank you
brilliant.
so much.
Thank you very
Brilliant, thank you. Everaldo Creary, I know him from Key Club days, you know what I
Don't
mean?
it?
When we used to go Calabar, right? Yeah, man, used to come to Key Club at Merle Grove, and you don't know. So, star from long
no,
time.
Man, Calabar, no.
No, Calabar, you go. I can't see you, bro. Oh my God! Oh my God! It's the other way around. Oh, it's somebody else. I'm sorry. Oh my God!
Well, I know. Me shocked.
No, I thought.
I remember him as
Casey.
I remember him as a
No,
Casey.
oh my God, I need to baptize. Shout baptize me! Kingston College! Oh my God!
Right,
No.
You're going to have...
I know.
You have to buy drinks for that.
I know. It's fine. I will sip on
buy
this.
drinks.
Well, it's a good thing. It's sip on this.
Yes.
So, of Kingston College.
Right, you know, purple power.
Purple Power extraction, and used to come to Key Club and stuff, and you know, he's been artistic ever since, and
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
proud of your growth, your development. When I see you on the big screen, I remember when, you know, One Love, and I saw you, I was like, go Everaldo.
Thank you
Always
very
so proud of you, and I wish you all the best, continued growth,
Yeah, man,
and Kingston
likewise
College
to you.
success.
Yeah, you know, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Every time.
You're
Our
forgiving.
guest-
It's a pleasure.
On Creary, right here on Sunrise, Kingston College. Hello. Right here, Sunrise. Right back. Sit on this.